Hello, my dear students, and welcome to your online class. My name is teacher Cosme Robalino, and today we are going to work with our book. Okay, so as you can see, this is our book and the index, right? And I'm going to click on the unit that we are going to study. We are going to keep studying the unit number 6, right? And these are the pages that we have been studying, right? And today we are going to practice our listening skills. However, we are going to work a little bit with our book, the passive, right? Because this is important for our listening exercise today. So here I have a text where we have to use the passive voice. So let's do this passage, right? Let's read it, and then you're going to answer with the passive voice. Okay, so here are the answers, right? Most of the verbs are regular. For example, are transformed, are produced, are turned into, are carried, are heated, are put, is pushed, is blown. This is irregular, right? Cold water is circulated, is cooled, the bottle is cooled, are delivered. Okay, so let's check. Okay, check. Okay, all of them are correct. Excellent. Okay, so let's move on to our next topic. Today we are going to talk about rubbish. Okay, rubbish or trash, junk, trash, waste. They are all the same. Okay, so look at the picture, the story of our rubbish. First, let's read the questions here to see what you do with your rubbish. Okay, question number 1. Do you throw away plastic carrier bags or do you reuse them? Question 2. Do you turn off your computer, lights, or TV? 3. Do you buy recycled paper and notebooks? And number 4. Do you recycle your paper, plastic, and other rubbish? Okay, these questions are very important to our topic today. So we are going to listen, okay, to a talk, right? And here we have 5 notes where not all the information is correct. Okay, let me show you. The number 1 says that people in the UK throw away 2 kilos of rubbish every week. 2 kilos. Number 2, we can recycle 50% of the things we throw away. 50%. 3, our recycled plastic bottle saves enough energy to run a 60-watt light bulb for 60 hours. 6 watt, 60 hours. 4, people around the world use 50 billion plastic bags every year. 50 billion. And 80% of plastic bottles are recycled. Okay, so let's listen, and we are going to check if this information in the 5 sentences is correct or not. Okay, so let's listen to the first part of the talk. There are 2 parts. This is the first part.
Hi everyone. Tarek and I are going to talk to you about what we learned on our trip to a recycling plant. You can ask questions during the talk. So, if you want to ask something, go ahead.
First, a few facts we found out before we went. We throw away a lot of rubbish, about 2 kilos every day. And where does most of it go? It's buried in the ground, in landfills.
Did you know that 3 out of 5 things we throw away can be recycled?
Yes, and recycling saves energy. Recycling just one plastic bottle saves enough energy to power a 60-watt light bulb for 6 hours.
Every year, 500 billion plastic bags are used by people all around the world. That creates a lot of rubbish.
And 8 out of 10 plastic bottles aren't recycled. They are dumped in landfills.
Okay, so that's the talk, and now we can correct the information, and then we can check. Okay, so here are the answers. People in the UK throw away 2 kilos of rubbish every day, not every week. We can recycle 60% of the things we throw away, not 50. Our recycled plastic bottle saves enough energy to run a 60 light bulb for 6 hours. People around the world use 500 billion plastic bags every year. Okay, not 50, but 500. And 80% of plastic bottles aren't recycled. Okay, so let's check, because I don't know what the software is going to say, but let's just check. Okay, the answers are totally correct. Absolutely. Okay, so let's go to the next exercise, right? And here we are going to listen to the same talk again, but now we are going to organize the sentences in the order that we hear or that we listen to them. So I'm going to play the track, and you are going to organize the sentences.
But what happens to the rubbish we recycle? Well, it's taken to an MRF. That's a materials recycling facility or recycling plant. We visited an MRF last week to see what happens there. It was amazing. Okay, over to you, Tarek.
So, the bottles, paper, plastic, cardboard, glass, and cans are all taken to the recycling plant in huge lorries. Then, the rubbish is put onto huge conveyor belts. You know, like the belts you see at the checkout at supermarkets, but a lot bigger. And the different materials are separated by computers and machines.
Tarek, do people do any of the sorting?
Yes, they do, but not a lot. They take out things that can't be recycled, and plastic bags get everywhere, so they remove them as well.
The cardboard is sorted first. It's taken away to its own recycling bin. Next, the glass is separated. It's broken up into pieces which fall through small holes, and then all the glass is removed.
The rest of the rubbish on the conveyor belt is taken up a steep slope. Anything heavy falls to the bottom, and only paper goes over the top, so the paper is removed.
Next, all the metal is picked out by 2 magnets.
Why 2?
To separate the aluminium cans, which aren't as magnetic as other metals. After most metal has been removed by 1 magnet, the rubbish is sent over another magnet that pushes the aluminium cans off the belt. And now only the plastic items are left. Special scanners, like lights, identify different types of plastic and separate them. Finally, everything is taken away and made into new products, from books to tables and chairs.
By the way, do you like my t-shirt? It was made from recycled plastic. So, that's the end of the talk. Thank you for listening. That's amazing.
Sure, it is amazing. So let's see. The number 1 is the example. The rubbish is taken to the recycling plant. What is next? Well, the rubbish is put onto conveyor belts. So we're going to write the number 2. And next is the cardboard is removed. So this is the number 3. Then the glass is broken up and removed. Number 4. The rubbish is taken up a steep slope. That's number 5. Then the metal is removed by 2 magnets, because there are 2 different kinds of metals. And finally, the remaining plastics are separated. Okay, so let's check. And the answers are totally and absolutely correct, aren't they? Okay, very good. Okay, so we are going to listen again to the same talk, but now we have some questions that we need to answer. Okay, so again, let's read the answers first before we listen, so we know what we have to pay attention to. Question number 1 says, what does MRF stand for? Question 2, where's the rubbish put when it arrives? Question 3, what do people do in the MRF? Question 4, what do the magnets do? Question 5, Maria mentions special scanners. What do they do? And the question number 6, what recycled products are mentioned? Okay, so let's listen again to this talk, and then we will answer these questions together.
But what happens to the rubbish we recycle? Well, it's taken to an MRF. That's a materials recycling facility or recycling plant. We visited an MRF last week to see what happens there. It was amazing. Okay, over to you, Tarek.
So, the bottles, paper, plastic, cardboard, glass, and cans are all taken to the recycling plant in huge lorries. Then, the rubbish is put onto huge conveyor belts. You know, like the belt you see at the checkout at supermarkets, but a lot bigger. And the different materials are separated by computers and machines.
Tarek, do people do any of the sorting?
Yes, they do, but not a lot. They take out things that can't be recycled, and plastic bags get everywhere, so they remove them as well.
The cardboard is sorted first. It's taken away to its own recycling bin. Next, the glass is separated. It's broken up into pieces which fall through small holes, and then all the glass is removed.
The rest of the rubbish on the conveyor belt is taken up a steep slope. Anything heavy falls to the bottom, and only paper goes over the top, so the paper is removed.
Next, all the metal is picked out by 2 magnets.
Why 2?
To separate the aluminium cans, which aren't as magnetic as other metals. After most metal has been removed by 1 magnet, the rubbish is sent over another magnet that pushes the aluminium cans off the belt. And now only the plastic items are left. Special scanners, like lights, identify different types of plastic and separate them. Finally, everything is taken away and made into new products, from books to tables and chairs.
By the way, do you like my t-shirt? It was made from recycled plastic. So, that's the end of the talk. Thank you for listening. That's amazing.
Okay, so these are the answers, and you can check them. Okay, I hope you stop the video before taking a look at the answers. Okay, guys, thank you very much for your attention today. It was a pleasure to work with you in this class, right? Obviously, we are going to watch more and more videos. Okay, so please make sure to ask any questions that you may have next time we get together online. In the meantime, please take care of yourselves, and I will see you around. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.